Hello, YouTube. How are we doing? Today we have another. The beta is still 2 weeks away, but we have another Arknights Endfield video. Okay, we are here, and we have been blessed with a developer interview. All right, with the GOAT Lowlight. All right, now this matters for two reasons. One, I am very happy that they are actually advertising this game and pushing it and showing people, hey, you should really join in on the Arknights in German here. This is the hell of an IP, and we are really going all in on this new title. And B, I'm excited to see what they want to really publicly address, because this, if for those who don't know, if you can see when I speak, it's actually a sit-down interview. They are there together, asking the hard-hitting questions. I have no idea how this is going to feel in terms of the way it's laid out on a platform with like all that kind of thing. But I mainly want to see story augmentations to the start of the game. I don't know if you could really address that in an interview like this, but it's even by beta standards, the original one I said in chat before, it's a bit, how you going? It's not very, very good. The actual end of the first beta story was pretty decent, but the start was interesting to say the least. I also want to see if there's been a change to the endgame mode, because the endgame simulated universe, like, roguelites, like, gameplay wasn't good. It was straight up not even halfway finished. So should I judge it on that? Yeah, because I put it in the game so people could try it, right? The first beta roguelite experience I had was absolutely fucking dreadful. They will definitely probably fix it, make it better, but I think the concept of it, the way it's more of a platformer than it is of like combat and that kind of thing, felt a bit meh for me. But again, splitting hairs, because it was a very, very, very early build. I just like to be critical on things that should be changed, rather than just saying nothing and then eventually when it comes out we'd be upset with it. So if you do like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and let's see what they've got to say, man. I'm so excited to watch this.
Arknights Endfield is a real-time 3D RPG published by Griffon. I got to go hands-on with the game ahead of its second beta test, and I got a ton of questions about what comes next. And
They got to play on the private beta before us? That's fucked up, dude.
I'm joined by none other than the co-founder and director of Hyperglyph and producer on Arknights Endfield, Light John. Welcome.
Hi everyone, I'm Light,
the boy!
producer and the director of the Arknights and the Arknights Endfield.
Are they selling? Okay, wait, chat, hold up. Yes or no? Are they selling this jacket? I will actually buy it. This is cold. This is some crazy techwear. Irrelevant, but
Presented
I kind of want it.
Arknights Endfield. So, talk to me about this new entry in the Arknights series. How does it fit within the universe?
明日方舟周末地的话，是我们对于明日方舟这个 IP 的一个全新的尝试，它为这个 IP 带来了一个
brings the IP to very high quality. Okay, let me not take up Lowlight's face as well. Let me quickly just hit this with like, I think down here would be alright. I think this is pretty good. Yeah, just so I don't intrude.
次世代一样的次世代级别的视觉效果以及游玩体验。然后我们希望它也是能够提高整体明日方舟 IP 的游戏的一个品质的一步。然后，但我未来也会觉得明日方舟 IP 会有更多的游戏。
Exciting. Now this.
You tell me there's others? You're telling me the idea of X Asterisk and the idea of Popucom were like, you know, some sort of test runs of other single player IPs, one bit with paywalls for unique stories? If they gave us an X Asterisk and it was, in the truest sense, a single player like Arknights Chronicle story, I'll pay $80 for it. That would be sick.
It's exciting. Now, this is a pretty big shift from the original Arknights, which was more of a 2D tower defense style game. What inspired this shift to a 3D RPG?
作为我自己来说的话，首先
I'm respected first and foremost, I'm a game dev.
然后我一直以来也
Oh my god
能够制作更高品质
I was
的
wanted to
一个
create
作
high
品。
quality games.
明日方舟虽然也是
really
侵
poured a
入
lot
了非常
into
多心血，
Arknights,
但本
but
质上来说，它所
fundamentally,
挑战的
the
技术
technical
难
challenges
点
it tackled and the
和
level
视
of
觉的一
visual
些沉浸
immersion,
感啊，包括一些图形
including
艺术、
certain
美
technical
术
aspects
方面的
adopted
一些
for the
所
graphics
采
and
用的
art
技术
design
还
have yet to reach our
还
deals
没有达到
aspirations.
我
I mean,
们
that's
最
fair.
理想的一种状态。然后那么作为明日方舟
After
成功之
Arknight's
后，我们也希望能
success,
够
hope to have our use,
结
use
合
our
我们自己
experience
经验，
to
再去
make
挑
something
战
better.
一
Yeah,
个
taking
制
practical
作
high
难度
production
更
challenges.
高
Yeah.
的、更规模更大的一个作品。然后，并且这些也是我们
Also,
方
Arknights
舟
players
玩
are
家
dreamed of.
Arknights 的 IP 的玩家
Yeah, look, I think anyone who played base Arknights, this is like a wet dream. The idea that there is a full 10 million plus budget game coming out with the ideas and with the like just pure I can't even think of the word right now. The balls, the gusto, right? The fearlessness to take on such a high task in a gacha industry with such crazy graphic fidelity and such, I guess you could say, no corners cut, long-winded story in a good sense that it goes on for a very long time. And just like overall end product quality, man. Like the reflections of everything with the ray tracing and everything like that, it's actually crazy for a gacha game perspective.
所梦想的，他们都想见到
Utoverse and Universe, exactly, yeah.
It's very cool. I'm sure people are going to be super excited to go hands-on with it. Now, this is set in a far future, in a new world, Talos
100 years.
2. What can people expect when they drop into this new planet?
在塔罗斯2的话，就是它的
the environment is definitely different from
情况非常不同，然后玩家会更多，当然也取决于我们游戏的一个舞台选择，我们会。玩家会在塔罗斯2的这个环境中去面对更多的一些自然的一些奇景，非常宏伟的一些景观，然后也会遇到比如说远离人民的都市这样的一些聚落上人们的一些生活，然后他们也会面对一些更加。
Players also face conflicts that are perhaps very different from those of arknights, which featured very complicated conflicts. Players will be more directly challenged by, for example, crisis involved with survival.
Now, something that I did notice when I went hands-on with the game is how many characters are in the game. How many are going to be available during the second beta test? And I guess what makes this game different from other gacha types?
17.
这次测试的话，我们有游戏中
24 Oh my god.
然后，在24干员的话，其实我们都是做了比较多不同的一些设计的。
God, don't forgive me for what I've done. Forgive me what I'm about to do.
然后我认为就是从我们自己角度来说的话，明日方舟也好，周末地也好，它的那个
like oh everything about them, dude. Like this little things, like the different textures on all the different areas of the outfit. It just works, dude.
角色设计方法都会
the men in this game
我们会更加去考虑它的一些
dude, all of them look insane. Not even on Guna shit, straight up.
一些它的一些服装的
I don't think it's a bad looking character yet.
做一些功能性，然后并且会让它的风格会趋向于更加前卫一些。
Calm down, don't tell me what to do.
然后像周末地本身的一个美术设计方案、美术的一些技术方案中的话，就是能够看到我们角色其实会有很多在视觉的实现上，它材质会更加复杂。不同于其他的一些 gacha game 的话，我们会采用更加写实的一种风格去描绘它，因为我们会认为方舟的 IP，就无论明日方舟也好，还是周末地也好，我们所探讨的、所描绘的一些景象和一些话题，都是会更加偏向于现实。
Oh, I forgot about the Fisher Boy. Oh, one thing I do want to say too is like something a lot of people forget. This is 1.0 that we will be getting here, okay? This is 1.0. So what I'm trying to say by that is the further this game goes, the newer characters we get in 1.1, be it 1.2, 2.0, 3.0, the detail and quality of the character and the ambitiousness of the design, I can't speak, sorry, is only going to get bigger. And at that point, it is going to get fucking obscene. Like, we've seen how the first character of Chaos Zero Nightmare, Yuki, is so much more, I don't want to say polished, because they're all polished in terms of design-wise, but there's more going on with, like, the ult cutscene, with the skills, everything like that. There's so much more in terms of animations and raw quality to her versus the 1.0, because it's almost like patches are built around and dedicated towards each individual characters coming forward. They're only going to get more insane. It's only up from here in terms of character design. It's crazy. Bigger as in what? The cock, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to look like in the YouTube video. Everything just cut out and died. We're back. I don't think I've missed anything too important. I will jump back a little bit though. All right, lock back in. Lock back in!
我们会觉得那样的那种风格比较适合我们喜欢探讨的一些。
I'll buy this jacket at the end of the stream. I swear to God.
The distinguishing element of Endfield is reshaping Talos 2. How does this act of reshaping tie into the player progression and
cutting footage. It won't take long.
Long-term gameplay loop?
首先作为一个 RPG 游戏来说，我认为玩家
Look, check, I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Depiction of the game, realism topics, more serious, atmosphere and tone want to express. I think we missed here.
我们会觉得那样的风格比较适合我们喜欢探讨的一些气质。
Now, the distinguishing element of Endfield is reshaping
Just want to double check.
Talos 2. How does this act of reshaping tie into the player progression and sort of like that long-term gameplay loop?
首先作为一个 RPG 游戏
，First as an RPG,
我认为
I think one of the players' ultimate goals
非常重要的一个终极目标就是去不断地提升角色，培养
Yeah, no, dude, maxing out characters.
那么我们会觉得改造塔罗斯2的这个很多养成玩法也好，工程玩法也好，至少他们中也要起到一定能够帮助玩家培养角色的一个作用。我们因此设计了一整套这样的一种经营系统和工厂系统去做一个配合。然后玩家最后其实能够通过工厂或是游玩一些据点的一些任务，然后或者是一些其他的玩法。
See, my interest with the outpost mission stuff is it actually going to be anything other than world map completion, like a mini game to pay homage to the original game? Because what it was like in the beta was it enabled you to do a lot of trading and like stuff like that with the outposts, but that was really it, which I guess in turn does kind of help with the end game building. But again, we'll have to wait and see. If you didn't pay too much attention in the first beta test or didn't get to play it about that, don't worry about it. It's like a mini base game mode. It is interesting.
一种叫做地区货币，我们称之为在游戏中称之为调度券的一种货币，然后它通过调度券可以再去反向去改造世界，去升级一些地图上的设施，并且也能够去购买一些非常重要的角色提升好感也好，或者角色提升性能也好的一些道具，然后，并且这个地区的一些改造提升之后，它反过来又会让地区上的资源会提升，反之角色能够以更快的速度去培养它，能够更快的去获得更多稀有的资源，然后这样一套不断相互辅佐的一个循环，能够让玩家改造世界的同时，也能够体验到
Yeah, so it's a 2 birds 1 stone. Okay, I like that. Apparently now the original training system now sells an important item that allows you to upgrade your operator skills past their max level like Mastery is. Oh, so you have like Mastery 1, 2, and 3? Okay, wait, hold on. That not being locked away. So in a lot of games, best way to explain this if you're not an Arknights player or you're learning about Arknights Endfield with us right now. Base Arknights has this system called Mastery, where when you hit level 10 on a skill, you can get 11, 12, and 13 through actually just raw grinding. With games like Genshin, Honkai, Wuthering Waves, that is really only achieved by getting dupe constellations, or whether it is dupe potential, whatever you want to call it from whatever game you're from. Anyway, copies of the character, ergo, pulls, ergo, money spent, alright? So the fact they're keeping the idea that you can pull masteries via actual in-game gameplay versus the money wallet trick, infinite money glitching it, that is big news if true. Heard it from the grapevine? Exactly. Not 100% sure, but, you know, this guy, endgame this guy, if this isn't true, but he has tended to say things in the past, which is also right, so, you know.
另外，我们觉得除了游戏机制上来说，就是我们会对世界改造的一些小目标会设置。
You get what I'm trying to say. I'm a tweak.
不少的一些故事
，add plenty of narrative content as well. Wait, I missed that.
这些素材改造的一些
narrative content to world building mini goals. Ah, cool, lore. Okay.
我们认为这些塑造其实除了在玩法上能够让玩家从情感上更容易去帮助故事中那些角色去建造他们自己的据点，然后间接的去改造这个世界，然后并且我们觉得像能够在地图上放置建筑啊，去采矿这样一些行为，不光是因为能够为玩家提供收益，更多的时候我们想提供一种体验，就是我自己也很喜欢这种体验，就是我能够就是偶尔把一些
Lola just gets me. I don't know what to say.
东西留在这个世界上，然后
Lola just gets me.
在持续的游玩中，让这个世界真的去随我的一个意愿去发生一些变化。
I mean, it also likes steps around.
我们也是做了一些精心规划，然后它不至于会让玩家无从下手，它会他们大家会根据自己的判断会比较有趋同性的会去按照我们的一些比较弱的一些引导，他们会去 做那些安排，然后随着他们熟悉游戏之后，他们会开始寻找自己的个人目标，会做出不同的改造自己的一些办法。
Yeah, one thing that
the interviewers no idea what Lola's saying. Okay, here's what I wanted to say about that. All right, as you can see, this guy, he doesn't have an earpiece in or like any wire coming out of here, so there's no live translation telling him what Lola is saying. I feel like it's only one way. It is, he says something in English and it gets translated and Lola goes, all right, here's the answer to the question. And he's just like, true. I think. Oh man. I wanted to just look past it, but now that someone's mentioned it, I feel like I'm allowed to say it. Like, I don't think this guy is a big Endfield like enjoyer. Maybe he could be huge, but like I would have asked for like an earpiece or something, right? Because if someone's translating through to him, he is in turn so there are someone there that can go both ways with the language. Anyway, getting really off topic.
was really
he just hits the real.
This like factory building element is obviously not everybody is super familiar with, you know, building out a supply chain, stuff like that. The social element of building a blueprint and then sharing that with your community and sort of like that player collaboration, I thought was really cool. So talk to me about how that came to be, how you designed that, and if you have any tips for people that maybe are going to become the blueprint experts and setting that first step for everybody else.
自己就是一个工厂玩家，就像做明日方舟的时候一样，就是我们会对这种我们想做的这种我们非常
Guys, don't get scared. They might show the B word.
它的一些缺陷和问题。
Don't get scared.
所以我们在做这种类型的时候，
developing this gameplay genre, we try to take the shortcomings.
要把它的一个缺陷在我们作品中能够得到
significant improvement in our work.
所以就有了蓝图，
And that would
而
be
且就是我
blueprints.
们的蓝图我会认为比我玩过的一些游戏
Better those in
它
other
可能
games
会更加
focus more on
注重
convenience.
方便，能够快捷使用，然后。
Eat shit. I'm sorry. If you're someone, oh man, if you're someone who's mad at blueprints, like eat my entire ass, dude. Oh, the double down. Oh, the double down. I'm so happy.
并且有你提到的像易于社交去分享这么一个特点。
And a social feature as well, yes. So you can give your codes to other people.
那么以此为这个基点的话，就是说我们如何
God, this is action. By the way, I just want to take a quick second. Look at the size of this one. This must be towards endgame. Can I wait a day after release so you can insta? Oh my god.
以此为这个
Look at the size of it.
基点的话
Also, by look at the amount of it that's not moving, right? Look at the amount of stuff on the belts that aren't moving. Unoptimized base. It's messed up.
就是说我们如何去做这么一个工厂。
Kind of weird people didn't like blueprints. I mean, everyone's addressed it. Every man and the dog's addressed it at this point, but like, it's just people who want this game to be niche and partially fail because of their own individual greed, right? And again, you can literally not use blueprints if you don't want to. I'm just going to say this one more time. If anybody thinks this is what's going to stop the base from building and getting better and growing as a feature, you are so goddamn wrong, all right? This is a game that if you can do this day one, do you think they're never going to build on that? Because they added a blueprint feature, which, by the way, they probably also had planned the whole time. Just didn't implement it into a beta because a beta is so small in terms of player base, it's kind of pointless. You know? Let that sit and think about that for a little bit, all right?
我会希望就是新上手的玩家可能
I advise new players not to rush.
一般
Yeah,
来
go
说我
to.
们要
It's best to first understand. Generally, it's best to optimize the simple
如何
production
去
line.
做到最好，然后我们把很
Then
短的
take
生产
these
线以
simple
最好
short
的方式
production
组合在一
lines
起，它就能
and
变
combine
成
them
一
in
个
the best way possible.
更大的生产线。
Yeah, boy.
I am super excited to see what people
Yeah,
come up
boy.
with. Now, in terms of vibe setting for the game,
saw a
you've
blueprint as a
collaborated
way to
with
show that
the
the
group
casuals
Star
get balls in
Set
the
a
factory.
bunch.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning for choosing them, and how does their style sort of resonate with Enfield's spirit?
在明日方舟的时候，就是当时也是因为一些机缘巧合，就是我非常
fate. Wanna make a
想做一
promo
条宣
video?
传片，然后在
Whilst on music, I came across
选
a
择
song
音
by
乐的时
Star
候，就
Set.
是
The boys
啊，之前我也听过一些，但是那个时候我会觉得啊，好像这首曲子就会非常适合我们这个片子，然后去做。然后不过当时有个可惜是说 Starset 我非常了解他们的歌曲和他的一些设计歌词的一些背景。然后比较多的歌曲都在探讨一些较为科幻的，或是像是太空主题。那个时候比较遗憾说，方舟的一个故事世界观中涉及到天空，太空科幻的部分其实会比较少一些。所以在做周末地这个主题的时候，我就想啊，现在是机会了，因为我们有了非常大的宇宙飞船，然后有了从太空降落到地面的一个过程，然后我们是在一个外星去探索，然后会遇到一些奇怪的外星生物这样一个东西。我说那就 Starset 的歌会太适合不过。
Yeah, well, their music rips. Can confirm. Check out Starset if you haven't yet.
Now, Starset does go crazy
hard. Enfield's second beta test. How can fans get their hands on the game, and how long will it be available for?
Wait, this is the bit I want to know. If this is 3 weeks or less, this game comes out in February at the latest. If this is a month-long test, we don't see this stuff until May.
我们还没有完全去
At least give us a ballpark.
也要考虑，也会观察玩家的一个推进的一个速度，会去做决定。不过相比之前的测试的话，一定会相对来说会变得比较长。
You've heard it here first, boys. This game probably, if I was to guess, like maybe 2020, obviously 2025, but May, June at that point. May, June.
然后大家一定是能够有比较多时间去游玩它里面内容的。另外还有一个就是说，
So from our backend data，
就是我们现在已经得知，我們從後台中已經能看到，就是已經有遠遠超過我們準備發放的數量。
Is that not expected? If that wasn't the case, wouldn't everyone get a beta test? Oh, yeah, no, like. Yeah，
准备发放资格数量的玩家来报名了，所以说一定会有非常多的玩家，他最终是没有办法能够玩到我们这次测试的。
Average beta experience，
对这些玩家说就是，没有关系，不要太担心。
It's okay, there's no need to worry.
这次测试也做了非常多准备，其實也是为后面即将到来的公测，做准备的。所以说，
is that a little？
这次测试没有玩到的话，公测也不会等太久。
You won't have to wait much longer for the launch. Wait, whoa. You won't have to wait much longer for the launch. Whoa. Slow your roll, kiddo. March, April? Maybe? Let a man dream. Actually, to be fair, wasn't Wuthering Waves have like a beta in February and it came out in April? So by that same logic, this could maybe even be a January release if we want to cope hard enough. Think about it. CN people can buy rolls for the beta and extra gems on release, and it's bad etiquette to hold people money for a long time. So, I mean, that's a good point. So, like, yeah, probably if you can do that, then this shouldn't really be very far away if you're able to spend money. Because you wouldn't be able to spend money on the first beta, correct? So that is something to take into consideration. Christmas Eve release. This does not come out in December. Oh my god, the insanity if it did.
Now, Endfield
imagine March 7th. Okay, that'd be funny.
Platform title. What was the hardest sort of hurdle to take on when sort of approaching this global release on different platforms, and what is the end goal for this like multi-platform release?
跨平台对我们来说的话，其实是非常大的一个挑战。然后
I could imagine it would be ballistic considering your first game's tower defense.
这件事情的挑战多到我们难以想象，尤其是像技术实现上的一些困难会非常多。就是首先就是多个平台性能的优化，然后还要去适配不同平台上的一些操作方式。然后就像我自己，哪怕一个很小的例子，就是我自己是做 UI 设计的，就是我们要为手机端去做触屏的设计，要为 PC 端去做键鼠设计，然后要为主机端去做手柄的设计，同时还要为 PC 和手机也要做一些可能的手柄的一些支持设计，然后它们之间的一些 UI 和操作结构是完全不同的。再加上你能够想象，就是说像手柄上的话，就是偏向于有13个按键的操作方式，然后而我们的角色有4个，每个角色还要使用2种技能和1个连接技，然后它同时还要跳跃、冲刺、攻击，还有很多打开菜单。
I need to hear about the optimization because I don't know how this runs on the phone. If it's not one of the newer versions.
然后加上我们的 UI 设计还会用一些非常具有平面设计感的布局，它跟一般的游戏的布局会很不一样，会导致我们的手柄要去追踪它的这个选中框的话，其实要做很多不同的设计，所以这个事情，就哪怕是这个 UI 设计这么小的一点，就有非常多我们之前没有预料到、没有做过的设计，让我们花非常多时间去为它做调整，最终才能准备好去在多平台和全球同步去发行它。
Well, that sounds like a big
Unless the
challenge,
built-in like graphic fidelity is a lot less on phones, I don't know.
Out of the park, so congratulations. Light, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Is there anything you want to say to
There's no
fans
50 minutes already.
What? At the bit to get into beta test too?
Of course, it's quite a long time for you waiting for the Endfield. I will thank all the players from all over the world to play the arknights, Endfield, and also Popcom, XXTrust, and maybe future Hypergraph games. Thank you for
I was a Popcom gamer.
And also
I was
not let you wait for too long time to play Endfield. And thanks doctors from all over the world. We hope you can enjoy Endfield and become another administrator. Come to Talos 2, then we can fight together. If you played the beta test 2, maybe future official release. Please let me know what are you thinking about the Endfield. Please give us more feedback and help us to make it better and let you more happy than before.
Is it just me or does he like, okay, I don't know, maybe this is just me being like just someone who's way too optimistic here. Does he not look so unbelievably excited to share this game with everyone? Like, I felt like if this was like a doorway or something, it'd be a bit like, hey, the game's coming out, hope you guys play it. And it feels a little bit synthetic, you know? He genuinely gives me the vibe that he is just so ready for everyone to see this game, right?
More feedback and help us to make it better and let you more happy than before.
Like, he does look so excited.
Thank you so much.
He's #1 fan, true.
Arknights Endfield second beta test is available on November 28th, and you can sign up by visiting enfield.griffline.com to stay up to date on the latest information ahead of its 2026 release on PC, PlayStation, iOS, and Android.
Dude, Last Rite looks unbelievable, bro. Oh my days. Yeah, no, Xbox, the Xbox is dead.
And Android. Thanks so much for watching, and for all
iOS and Android, yeah, cooked. But that was the interview, all right? I'm very happy with where we're at with this game. Heavy insinuation, this game's not going to be anywhere past the first quarter of next year. And by heavy insinuation, I mean don't wait too long was the direct translated phrasing. And the fact you can spend money on it in China also is very insinuative of that it will probably be coming out soon to an extent. Looking at other games, we've had betas be up to like a month away. Like, for example, CZN, I played the beta in October. Oh, I played the beta in September and it came out in October, right? Or maybe played it at the end of August, start of September. They're usually pretty close when they're the final beta. So it is worth considering. This game might be close. But besides all of that, I really want an answer on how this is going to run on phones. If anyone has seen any information, please let me know in the comments below or in my Discord in the description, anything like that. Because as good as this game looks, like, I do fear that stuff like this is just going to kill it on a mobile setting, right? Maybe it's me being too, like, pessimistic in that aspect, I can understand. But does this not look crazy? Does this not just look high quality? Even with Twitter compressing the life out of this clip, does it not look insane? But Purple Star Resonance Beta was like a week before. Yeah, exactly. Another great example. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this actually runs on the mobile. And again, I will be getting to try that because I'll have access to the beta on my account. So with that being said, that pretty much wraps everything for this video. If you do like it, please obviously like, comment, and subscribe. I think we're so close, man. And the fact that like Lowlight and the dev team over there look so excited to show this game to everyone, I think release isn't so close, so goddamn close. Because like usually, if they had a lot of things that were problematic and not really working as intended, you probably wouldn't be like, hey, it's coming out soon. Hey, just hold on that a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're there. And with everything we saw and doubling down on the blueprints and stuff. It's going to be an absolute massive slam dunk of a game, and I think it's going to capture a bigger audience than anyone ever really saw coming, all right? That's my 2 cents. The beta's out in a fortnight. Not the game Fortnite. Arknights cross Fortnite would be kind of... I don't know what I'm saying. Game comes out in 12 days. We'll definitely be live streaming it here, so if you want to watch this live, subscribe to my YouTube or follow me on Twitch. I will live stream on both, so you can kind of pick your poison for the platform you use. Yeah, and that's been about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.